Well, this is a topic I never thought I'd talk about. Hey, it's Cassie, and Beller Chase too. Look, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I don't know anything about this game. I played Twist My Girlfriend, leave me alone. But I'm so fascinated about this game due to its inclusion of creepypasta characters, some of which are copyrighted, so it's no surprise at some point someone will get redesigned. And it looks like PCX is the first on the chopping block. And that totally makes sense because PCX is this game's iteration of the titular Sonic.exe. As I know nothing about this, I'm gonna let my girlfriend yap.
No surprise that Pillar Chase has him, since EXEs are pretty huge with tons of different takes on the character. PCX is very close to what most of the community agrees is one of the best canon EXEs, 2011X. Which, I mean, yeah, it's 2011X, but with yellow eyes and shadows inhibitor rings. But it wasn't long before Sonic.exe the disaster, a popular EXE game got taken down and Pillar Chase started sweating bullets because two of their most popular monsters are kinda Sonic but scary. So they had to redesign PCX, and a lot of people are happy, and a lot of people are also not happy. And yeah, it makes sense, Evil Sonic is no longer Evil Sonic. It's understandable why EXE was spared from the redesigns, as he's distinguishable enough from the Sonic we know and love. Majority of the time the community snoozes and loses, but they snozzed and they lost. But where do we, professional opinion people, land on the thoughts of the PCX redesign? I like it personally, not just because it's different, but because I like it a lot and it's really unique. You can still tell, yes, this is supposed to be PCX, but I believe this redesign is for the better. For starters, this design doesn't just follow the design of Sonic, but it also combines with Tails and Knuckles. Knuckles' iconic dreads are thrown into the design, and Tails, well, just look at him, it's not that hard to see. But the eyes are also further apart, and his ears are just a lot more sharp and pointed, which I believe adds on to the design. But also, some people like this design because people have headcanons, a silly rat that kills people as trans. Or at the very least, very feminine. And so lots of people on Twitter shared art of this new design, most of them congratulating PCX on her transition. Now, what do I think of this? Well, as trans people ourselves, hell yeah. As long as it's affecting anyone negatively, then I am all for Evil Hedgehog being trans. But now you may be wondering why some people dislike and outright hate the design. Well, I brought on our friend Kashi to give their thoughts because, well, they don't like it.
Okay, so this is just my completely unfiltered ramblings about the design because I'm not a fan of it, if I'm being honest. My main issue is that it just doesn't look like Sonic at all. It's more reminiscent of like a generic Sonic OC. Because it reminds me of that one Sonic character from Boom, if a bit. Like, I understand that they had to change the design to avoid copyright or whatever, but like it loses the whole point of a Sonic EXE. Because otherwise it just looks like generic creepy Sonic character and not an actual Sonic EXE. Another issue is that he's not blue. He's just not blue. That's part of the not looking like Sonic issue. He just does not blue, and it's a Sonic EXE. He also looks just too goofy. Like the way like his eyes are modeled and his mouth is modeled just looks like a Looney Tunes character and not an actual threat. Because PCX, the original design actually looks somewhat imposing, but this just looks like a just too goofy. That's all my thoughts, but
It simply comes down to personal preference. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Or Pillar Chase will just lose all its players, or gain a bunch from the hot feminine creature.